What's going on YouTube? This is DreThePlug coming at you live with some more technical heat. I'm jumping into another interview, some more technical heat from somebody else that went to the same university as me. Of course, I did electrical engineering. My friend, he did civil engineering. His name is Stephan Taylor. He's just gonna give you guys his perspective on doing civil engineering.
Hey guys, my name is Stephan Taylor. I am from Houston, Texas. I attended the Prairie View University where I majored in civil and environmental engineering. Currently, I work at DreThePlug USA where I'm a transportation engineer, basically where I design freeways, roadways, and also help with projects across the state and flood control.
All right, Stephan, so what made you specifically want to jump into doing civil engineering out of all of the other engineering majors out there? Was it something in particular that just gravitated you towards jumping into doing civil engineering?
I will honestly say that I've always kind of had an interest in civil engineering, infrastructure in general, such as like buildings, roadways, and water resources and all that good stuff. I mean, I guess the building of the city has always been interesting. So, choosing civil engineering was just a match made in heaven.
All right, Stephan, so give us your take on civil engineering. What exactly do civil engineers do from your perspective?
Yeah, so there's 5 base areas of civil engineering. First, you have structural engineering, which is basically your buildings and your fancy bridges, like the Golden Gate Bridge. Then you have environmental engineering, which is the pollution in the air, drinking water, and basically designing places to put your waste. And then we have geotechnical, which is a nice word for saying dirt. And then you have transportation engineering, which is what I do. Freeways, roadways, and stuff like that. And then you have water resources, basically is flood prevention. Houston, Texas needs it. So yeah. And then you have construction, which is kind of a combination of all of it put together.
Okay, so what would you say is the biggest benefit when it comes down to taking on the major of civil engineering? Like, what's the biggest benefit that you pretty much took away from it or still gaining from it to this day?
I would definitely say like being in college is just learning the discipline and, being able to be a good problem solver and transitioning that into my professional life. I mean, the biggest benefit of being a civil engineer is simply seeing your designs come to life, knowing that you have millions of people and it's going to be here many, many years later.
Okay, so what is something that you did not expect jumping into this major, jumping into being a civil engineer? What's something that you did not think would happen?
I would definitely gotta say, like, just working in teams and just general teamwork. Going into college, you're forced to work as a team to have a finished project, and that translating into the professional life. People have to work together for a team, and I guess you're being taught growing up. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and going into a field that teamwork is pretty much priority is probably one of the most unexpected things I got. And then overcoming that was just outstanding.
All right, Stephan, so tell the people about these interesting projects that you told me about. I thought it was really, really cool. Let the people know the dope projects that you're working on right now.
For my current firm, as big as it is, I've had opportunity to work with so many projects, but I guess the one I will stand at the most will probably the Texas High-Speed Rail. That's a train that will get you from Houston to Dallas within 90 minutes.
All right, so like how hard is it getting a civil engineering job? Like, would you say that it's difficult? Would you say that it's easy? What would you say? Because I mean, like electrical, I wouldn't say like it's the easiest job to just land.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's honestly not that bad to get a job in civil engineering. If you take care of your business, if you go to an accredited program, you definitely find a job. I can honestly say everyone that I graduated with had a job within 6 months upon graduation.
Okay, so let's talk about your side hustle a little bit. I mean, you mentioned that you just got into stocks and you said you're new, so it's like a new perspective from somebody who just got into stocks. You could kind of tell us the tips. What's some good like feedback that you could give to somebody that's just now looking through the internet, just trying to learn how to get into stocks and make money from it? What's some tips that you can give us?
Yeah, bro. I actually got into it like a year ago. One of my good friends actually introduced me to it. He broke it down to me, and he actually basically told me is why not have your money make money for you? And this is legit. One of the best pieces of advice that he gave to me was, if you like a company, why not be a partial owner into it? So, I can definitely say, I'm no Warren Buffett though, but I have seen a return on some of my investments that I did make. It's only been a year. So if you want to get into it, if you want to make some extra money, go ahead and go into stock, research it, of course. But I definitely think that, if you're going to save money, make some money while you're doing it.
Okay, so before we just close everything out, what's one thing that you'll want a viewer out there to know if they didn't take nothing else away from this interview? What's some type of advice that you could give to them that you feel like it will really help them in their civil engineering or even engineering career in general?
I would say if you want to take anything from this video, never give up. If you really want to do engineering, always know there's a light at the other end of the tunnel. That's it. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TaylorTwin23.
And that concludes this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It really do help my channel when it comes down to the YouTube algorithm. If you guys have any questions regarding anything, just hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on the gram at DreThePlug123. And then also go check out my other YouTube channel. This is actually my second channel. My first one was called ClassicCuts. I basically go in and give tutorials about all types of different haircuts. I actually show people how to do different type of things with the clippers that has never been done, and I pretty much go into detail as to why certain things happen. So definitely go check out that channel. Besides that, be on the lookout for my next content that's dropping. Be on the lookout for it because it's coming real soon. And I'm out.